Hi, folks, and welcome back to Open Source Tonight. Today, what I want to show you is a tool called FreeShow. It is a replacement to ProPresenter and things like it. So, this might not be applicable software to everyone in the open source community, but I seen a thing about this the other day, downloaded it on my Mac, and tested it out. So today, let's set it up on Linux and play with it a little bit. All right, let's go take a look. So I'm on the website here, and you can actually click this download button and it will download it. I've already done that. So if we open a terminal, we can do something with it. It's just giving us an app image. On most Linux distributions, this works out of the box. So we will run FreeShow. Let's take a look and see how it works. And there we go. It's good to see that it will run on Rocky. So we get this little welcome screen here, as you can see. And it says here, welcome to FreeShow. I hope you find this software useful. Good luck showing. Find handy tips and tutorials on the website. And so it lets me set where I'm going to put my data and what language. Let's just leave the defaults because I speak English. And that's a good place to put them. And so there we go. You can see I've got my time down here in the corner, 24-hour time. Toggle clock. What does toggle clock do? Well, okay, I guess nothing. So let's do a new show. We're just going to call this, we could do click lyrics, I guess. Okay, so this is, you could go in here and type the formatting in here, looks like. Not really sure if I know what I'm doing there, so maybe we'll just do an empty show. All right, so here's our welcome slide. And apparently it says welcome. Okay. So let's look at templates. So I can do this, and let's go edit. So we can say, welcome. Welcome to here. There. Chicken is amazing. There. That's our imaginary important presentation. Obviously, you'd put something a little more special here. At least I would hope. It looks like we can... Well, I've seen it there for a second. If I unhighlight it, is that when it comes up? Okay. So I can center it. And that looks better to my eyes. So we might leave that. And then we can do a new slide again. Can I change the template for each one, though? See, that is the kind of question you might want to know. I don't know. Templates. Let's see. Okay, maybe you can. Okay, I'm not sure what that one did. Here we go. Let's do the bullet points. So we'll type. I'm just making stuff up here. We'll just type. Oh, it doesn't even do bullet points. Do I have to put is it like mark down when you do a star? No. Okay. I don't know how this works, but let's just say, can I do great foods? And let's see here. Thanks for coming to my talk on great foods. Let's see here. So that's one. Let's do another. Chicken. Oh, interesting. Every time I do one, it takes me back to the top. Why is it doing that? Anyway. Okay. Great foods. Pizza, chicken. Oh, I know. Candy bars. There we go. There's my great foods. Can I center these separately? So, this is me showing you how the software works. So I can do, there's an align thing here, but it looks like I have to unselect everybody. So I can do, oh, no, I guess I don't. I guess it's the line I'm on. Okay, so that's good. So then I could do, maybe I want it to be like great foods. And then I would have my text centered like that. Or maybe, here's what we do. This is another option, right? Let's take this and make this center. Can I select more than one at a time? Oh, that's annoying. I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Okay. There you go. So I guess we could do that. And then we can go into the stage mode. And so this is what the presenter's supposed to see, from what I understand. And I'm still unclear on exactly how we do the presentation. So that's the preview. Show, I guess, is, well, no, because that's what we're already on. Well, maybe, I don't know. Because like this says stage. So maybe you like have 2 copies of this software running. But anyway, so you can see up here, if I click between them, it changes. One of the things I thought was interesting that they have, if we, yeah, here we go, remote show, remote stage. Okay. One of the things I thought was interesting about this, if we go to outputs here, we can output over to a screen, which makes sense. But here's what's really cool. NDI outputs. So we could say, let's go 24 frames per second. Hold on. This is cool. You can have multiple outputs. Now that's cool. Okay. So, but anyway, so then you could have something that receives NDI pick up this right here. Pretty cool, huh? So that looks like what the preview is. And then of course I could do this. Welcome here. Even though, oh, you know what? It did change both of them, didn't it? Interesting. It actually does. I wish it would let me do these as separate templates. But anyway, so you can kind of see the idea of it. I won't go on forever about this. Basically, this is a replacement for ProPresenter or a software application like ProPresenter. If you are using it at your church or whatever, I think ProPresenter was really aimed heavily at churches, but I don't see anything about this software or ProPresenter that says it has to be about a church, you know? There is things in here about like verses of a song and stuff and things like that, but that could be any song, right? You know? Anyway, I just figured I would tell you all about this software because I find it interesting that it exists. I really have no use case for this at the moment, but maybe I will in the future, and I have it available to me. So if you've used FreeShow, let me know in the comments. If you haven't, let me know if you'd like to try it in the comments. And thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody.
And action.